Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back to episode 1 of Hometown Hero. We're playing Football Manager 19 and we are getting started with the Towners of Enfield Town. I am so looking forward to this. In fact, that's one reason I mentioned in the intro. I went with the first database that got released, and I hope I don't regret that. But we're going to go with it. Because I was so excited to get into this, and I hadn't recorded Football Manager in a couple of days, and I really wanted to get into this save. So first thing, I got an email from Paul Reed, the president, and first thing I did is I said, I wonder. So I went to my browser and I looked up Enfield Town FC, Wikipedia, and sure enough, the club president is really Paul Reed. So, Mr. Reed, cheers to you. I hope you don't regret hiring me. And to the real coach, let's see, I can tell you who that is. Andy Lease, sir, your job is safe. Let me guarantee you. This is just for fun and entertainment. And I hope if they happen to ever see this, I hope they get a kick out of it. All right, but let's get to it. So we're going to go into the meeting with Paul Reed. Yes, I would like to learn more about the club. The club has no philosophies. Yeah, I'm glad to have been given the freedom to coach the team the way I want to. Excellent. Sure. I can meet the journalist. I hope to have a long and successful career at Enfield Town. Yes. All right. Mario Noto. All right, let's see what he looks like. Oh, he's our midfielder. So he's a player coach. Interesting. 33. Mario, you're not very pacey, are we? I think I have an acceleration of 2. Maybe I could play for Enfield Town, except I'm almost 20 years older. Anyway, player coach. Okay, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Thanks for your help. Yeah, let's go ahead and meet. Yes. Sure. Yep, we can figure out who to get rid of. Now, again, I don't know with the database because this is a third-party modded database, and we've added players to clubs to try to get, because the way Football Manager works is at lower levels, these players would be what we call grayed out players, which means they're probably not real and they're not very good. So there may be a mixture of players in real life that from other clubs that are here. I have no idea. So suspend belief for a little while. All right. I like to go through these and set them up, but I can do that in my. Oh well, let's do some of these. All right. General and individual. All the squads. Friendlies. Yep, you take care of the friendlies. Now, I'll do the pep talks. It would be good experience for you. Go for it. That's in your hands. Yes, play our tactic. Yeah, you take the control of the press conferences. Don't filter any offers. And we're done there. Do I make a board request already? Paul, I need more money. No, I don't even know what we've got. All right. No, we're going to skip that. All right, we do have some transfer. Now, see, these transfers, these could be generated by the game moving players around for talent equalization. All right, we don't have any injuries. All right, so Paul Reed's going to recruit staff. I'm fine with that. No, I need to come in and tweak this. Yeah, we're not going to do that. All right, so let's go to staff responsibilities. Here we go. Yes, feel free to provide financing when needed. Please don't fire me. Hire and fire the general manager. I would like to do that because I like a GM. And then I'm going to have to come back and do that after I get my GM. So that's fine. And I would like to hire my own assistant coach. You can hire everybody else. I'm going to have to come back to this, I think. We'll come back to that before we get too far into it. In fact, I will do that off camera. Let me make a note. I need to hire an assistant manager and a GM. Actually, you know what? He can hire the GM. I don't have a problem with that. Hire and fire. Yeah, you can hire the GM. I don't mind that. But I want to hire my own assistant manager if I can. And I've actually had pretty good luck with the game hiring coaches. Even in FM19, I've ended up with typically the top tier coaching staff. So we'll get to that. English transfers. Are we going to be dropping this kind of money, Mr. Reed? Just asking. I'm guessing not. I have not looked at finances yet. All right, so the Towners have not tasted success since 2005. So again, I've read a little bit about them on what's on their Wikipedia page and their website. So they are a semi-pro team. I do like that. They're in the Bostik Isthmiun League Premier Division. Narrowly avoided relegation last year. Queen Elizabeth II Stadium, poor training and poor youth facilities. Mr. Reed, can we address that at some point in the near future? Por favor. Basic junior coaching, limited youth recruitment network, known as the Towners, and have a fierce rivalry with Enfield 1893. I think I've seen somebody else do a save with Enfield 1893 at some point. It was a couple of years ago. But I'm not with them. They're rivals. All right, a 13-year barren spell. Have not won a competition since 2005, but they did win the 8th tier their one time in 2003, runners-up twice, and won the 9th tier in 2005. Okay. All right. So our youth facilities are 0.5 stars. Training facilities are 0.5 stars. Hopefully over time we can get that up. All right, we have a number of talented youth prospects. I don't know if any of these players are really with Enfield Town. I am hopeful. Sam Hatton. And I guess what I can do is I can go look up their current roster and see how much of these guys are real, because that would be helpful. I mean, I certainly hope we have some real players. Lewis Taffy? I'm guessing. I don't think that would be Taffy or anything, but I'm going to say Taffy. Sam Chaney, Sam Hatton, high level of heading. All right, we don't like to shoot at long range, guys, so don't worry about that. Impressive markers, I like that, so we'll be strong on defense. Tackling is good. Positioning, where are we weak? Joe Wright is our only goalkeeper, evidently. All right, well, I hope Joe's really good, and I hope he's durable, but we will need to address that. No players that can play left back. This could be an issue. Lack of quality depth at center back. And that's not unusual. Overall depth. A useful option at left back. All right, so we've got a lot of holes and a lot of weaknesses, but that's to be expected at this level, right? All right. We're going to go look at our captains and everything. And Matt Johnson, he looks like our best player, possibly our best player, midfielder. I don't usually play with center mids. Now he can play, not really. Can he play out here as a wide mid? That's the tactic I normally play. Okay, so my tactic may not work. The tactic I like may not work. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to have to look at tactics. Let's take a quick look at the squad. All right, so we have Joe Wright and Alan Carley. Carley's a youth prospect. Actually, Joe Wright does look rather good for this level. So from what I remember, is the star rating is based on the average rating in your league. I think that's what it is. So for the Isthmiun Premier Division, he would be average ability with above average potential. So, and actually if we click on him here, first team, well, it's not giving me anything additional on him, but that's all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first off, I wanted this up here so you guys could take a look at it. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video right now. I'm going to look up a couple of these players just to see if they're really towners. And then I'm going to try to hire my assistant coach and try to hit the ground running there. And then we can move forward with trying to devise a tactic. Let's take a look at finances. So we've got $36,000 in the bank. That's not a lot. Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. Really got to dial down my expectations. And we got $30,000 this year, so that's the bulk of the money. Ouch. We have no transfer budget. And I can't read that. We're spending $168,000. Wow. And our payroll slated to be 111. Okay. So we've got, evidently in the player rotation, we ended up with some guys that are making some decent buckages. Contract. All right, well, Billy Bricknell's making $30,000 a year. All right, Billy, you're a striker. First off, where have you come from? All right, so you were with Billericay last year. This could be a shuffle, I don't know. Or he could have come to us on a free this year, I'm guessing. It doesn't tell me anything. He's not, it doesn't say loan or buy, so this could be one of those moves that was just made by the game in changing the database. But let's see. What does he look like? All right, he's a poacher primarily. Good finishing. Pace, acceleration. I mean, he's certainly above average in his prime years. I just don't know if we can afford $30,000. Likes to try to beat the offsides trap. Okay. 32 goals in 56 for Billericay. 20 and 49. So he's a 1-2 guy. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. We're gonna have to give some thought to that. Because that's a chunk of change. Now, where's the rest of this money coming from? 168. 30. 39, that's 69. Okay, there's a bunch more. That still doesn't... Oh, in the opposition squad. Oh, this must be for the match tomorrow. Gotcha. All right, so there's... But he's one of our... He's listed for loan. He doesn't need to be listed for loan. If we're going to list him, he needs to be sold, so we're not paying his salary anymore. Leadership, work rate, I like it. All right, well, we'll have to figure it out. I'll come back and work on that. All right, guys, well, I just wanted you to kind of take a look at the club and look at my green screen as I turn my chair. They're just kind of glitching out. All right, I'll have to remember to stay stuck right here. All right, guys, we'll see you back here in a minute. All right, I wanted to take a quick look at this. I went to the Enfield Town website and got their roster for their first team. So, yeah, quite a few of these players are definitely real guys. So, Joe Wright, Sam Hatton we've seen. Sam Chaney, I remember that name from the list. Mario Noto, that's also our assistant manager. Coach manager. Lewis Taffy, I remember him. And Billy Bricknell, certainly remember that name. And I think I saw Jack Hockney on there as well. So, yeah, it looks like all of these guys are in the club. So, really excited about that. And we're just progressing along at this point. I was just getting to a point where I was starting to look at some loan players, potential transfers, which I'm not going to have any money to do anything. But actually what happened was one of our center backs was might get poached. So that got me going, ooh, I might need to start looking really hard. But anyway, we'll be back for a match, our opening match of the season, to end this video. So see you guys momentarily. So we're back for the opening match of the season. So let's do a little catching up. Daniel Rumans has left the club on a free, gone to Corby. These undisclosed, these are the ones that, to the best of my knowledge, are the automatic adjustments the game has done when I clicked the add players to club option. So I guess they're pulled from lower end teams and put on your squad. Bilal Sayud came to us on a free from Coventry. These were all moves that were made prior to my taking over. I did sign Reagan Upton on a free transfer. He is a center back, so he can also play defensive mid. So 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. And I have come in for the tactics. So I have the wing play style that we chose from the pre-selected list. That is, yes, this is a tactic that I use regularly. I've changed from false nines to these striker positions, and that's going to be something. Now, the Segunda Volante, pretty hard to find at this level. We would have to train these guys. So what I did is then I came in and I looked at just a plain 4-4-2. This is one I just did custom, so they're a lot more familiar with that. Now, the familiarity is actually pretty high on all of these. I have not played a match with this because I did it after the last friendly, but this is the one I'm going to go with, I believe. And we only have 4 subs. Okay, 5 subs at this level. Interesting. Let's see. Schedule. Let's take a look at how we have fared this season. So we had a 3-2 friendly win. We got goals from... Oh, this was in our split squad, so that doesn't really count. We lost 2-1 to Avali. Tommy Richardson scored a brace against us. Bradley Empson with a goal. Aylesbury United also beat us 2-1. Lewis Taffy, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, because he's one of the real players. I like Taffy, so maybe that is his name. Haybridge, we got on the winning side of the sheet, 2-0. Taffy and Junior Mubai with goals. Taffy's came in the 80th minute. Barnett really destroyed us. Wasn't even close. 3-0. And Ascot, we beat 4-2. Matt Johnson, Bradley Empson, Aaron Green with goals, Jack Anderson with an own goal helping our cause. And then we beat Bracknell. Liam Hope scored a brace, and Reagan Upton, our new signing, scored as well. So we're going to play Kingstonian today. This will be the only match in this episode, just to see how we get off on hopefully good footing. As far as the preview, we are picked to finish 11th at 9-5. So mid-table is what we're expected. And the board, let's see, board confidence. Oh, actually, we need to look here. They actually want us to reach the playoffs. So the pundits say we're mid-table, and the boss expects a little bit better than that. So we'll find out. Let's get into the team selection. Oh, I also signed an assistant coach, Paul Driver. Don't know where he came from. He answered our advertisement. I liked his man management. There was just no judgment ability on any of the guys. To get him, I actually had to release. Oh, what was his name? I forgot. I just started, so it's not my fault. And he's not showing up. Okay, we can look him up here. Mario Noto. I had to let him go. He was on a month-to-month contract, player coach, so he's gone. So we might bring him back. Sorry, Mario. He just had better skills than you for the coaching position. And that's what I was looking for. All right, so let's get into it. So we have our new assistant coach, and, you know, not too bad. Not too bad for what we have to work with. And we don't have any numbers. I guess that's fine. All right, everybody is lacking match sharpness, which is okay. They need to work themselves into shape, I suppose. We don't have any numbers. That's weird. And it didn't ask me for numbers? All right. Encourage the team. Uh-oh, Ryan Blackman turned off on that. Come on, Ryan. I need you here, man. All right, we are in the... Okay, the stripes are going to freak me out. They're prison uniforms. Vertical stripes and horizontal stripes. Neither one are a good look. All right. Say with the interception for our side. And I don't want Kingstonian stats. I want Enfield Town stats. Thank you very much. And there's just not a lot happening yet. Nothing to talk about. All right, well, we can take a look at their tactic. They're playing a very defensive formation, a defensive mid. Basically, 7 men on the back half of the field. How are we doing on possession? We're right there. It's a 50-50. Let's encourage them. Something, anything. Give us a highlight. I hope the whole series doesn't go like this. All right, Upton is down to 81% in his physical condition. Everybody else is looking pretty decent. All right, there's a yellow card against their club. We don't even get to see the set piece. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Potter's Bar. That was a cool team name. I like that one. I saw that one when I was looking through the list of clubs. All right, this is their side. All right, Adams gets the ball. Oh, the hoof. Way to nobody. All right. Oh, Bricknell with the steal. Hold on. All right. I want. Oh, key highlights. Evidently, I started a new league for this, of course, and I forgot to change this. All right, so match speed during highlights, match speed between highlights is very fast. Between highlights. Sounds off, notifications are off. Replay events for goals. Clear-cut chances. I think that's good. Camera height, director, I think we're good there. All right, that may help us out a little bit. Didn't even think to look at that. That was a nice little stab by Bricknell. All right, I like that. All right, there we go. Now the clock's moving. Now I feel like we're actually doing something. We're still not really seeing highlights. Here we go. All right, headed on. There's Hatton. Blackman hoofs it up the top. Adams makes the run. All right, he holds it up. Taffy. Cheney. Oh, clearance. All right, and I'm sorry, real life happening back there. All right. Moane. All right, Adams. Oh, there it is. Adams touches it into Bricknell. First goal of the season for Billy, the band leader. Yes. And we are off the mark. First goal of the season, first goal of my career. Adams with a nice touch. I'm not sure I like that over the top. That's not really what I'm going for, but we seem to be pacing them up there, so we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Liking it so far. 53% possession, 4 shots, 3 chances, so we've done pretty well. Encourage the team. Is that Blackman again? All right. Blackman's looking complacent. I don't tolerate too much complacency. Now, I am worried. One of the things that I'm going to have a little trouble with here at the beginning, at least, is being that this is a semi-pro team, is going to be handling finances and also dealing with just the lower end players that, you know, just can't play what I'm used to playing. So normally I play championship level or premier is where, you know, I usually play, and that's okay. But I'm looking forward to this, but it'll be a learning experience for me. All right, Reagan Upton's down to 70%. Let's bring in Kiernan Martin. Now, he is not in any type of match sharpness, but that's okay. Everybody's working on that. And do I have a center mid? Bradley Impson. Let's bring him in. I'm going to bring him in for Blackman. Blackman's kind of gotten into my doghouse here, being complacent. Oh, all right. Connor Diamond. That was a diamond. That's interesting. I like the spelling. Good finish, to be fair. I don't think our keeper had much of a shot, and he was left wide open. I think Upton was supposed to be marketing there. Just wasn't important today, I'm thinking. All right, well, we're going to pull. Well, how was Up? Okay, so Upton just came off. All right, Taffy. Oh, there's an attempt on goal. All right, so we're doing all right. I'm feeling okay. Let's give them a concentrate. 78th minute. All right, a little bit not happening. Lewis Wilson, what is you have a 12 finishing. Let's bring you on for Adams. And what is your pace is 9, acceleration is 8. Adams was a 10 and 10. All right. All right, set piece. There's Hatton. Into the box. Uh-oh. Empson just on the pitch. Very nice. His first goal of the season. Very nice set piece for the boys. Oh, and it just kind of got through into the mixer down here. I am liking it. Puts us up 2-1. Let's give them a concentrate there. We're already balanced. I think next match I may turn this up a little bit. I like to play more of an attacking style. Oh, there's a nice through ball. Wilson making the run. Oh, Wilson, you had Cheney over there making a run. Ooh, some thunder. We're going to get a storm this afternoon. That was a nice ball. Who did that ball? Taffy. Taffy already in the early going, my favorite player. And if I'm mispronouncing it, somebody let me know. I'd try to fix that, but no guarantees. No guarantees. I'm here to play football. I'm not here to speak English correctly. All right, there's a hoof into the corner. Just a time waster, I'm afraid. All right, they put the hoof. Theophanis. Oh, nice little defensive play. Cleared out by the back line. Taffy makes the run, gains control. Oh, he put it through, and Bricknell. Oh, what a brilliant top shelf finish. Right across the face of the keeper. Nice little tumble for the boys. 3-1. We were underdogs in this one, so I am liking this. That was a very nice finish. Right in the top bins. Up into 4th position. All right, Wright plays it deep. That should get us to the final whistle here momentarily. There it is. 3-1, boys. Off the mark with a good game. 12 shots to 8. 6 on target. 5 clear chances. Only 1 long shot. I am happy with that. 67% passing. 100% tackles won. That's brilliant. 70% headers won. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Appreciate their efforts. And the boys are happy. All right. So let's go ahead and finish today. Take a look at our emails. Quality of possession. Martin became the youngest player in the history. Kieran Martin. So just by playing, he's the youngest player in the history of the game. How old is he? 16 years old, Irish lad. And Billy Bricknell, man of the match. No, Lewis Taffy, man of the match. Way to go, 8.9 rating. Billy Bricknell, 2 goals. Nice brace for him. Yeah. Bricknell makes his debut. Taffy, stellar. I can't praise him here, so that's too bad. All right, so we are atop the table, 5th position, +2 on the goal differential. So if you're new to the series or new to my channel, of course this is going to be a long-term save, likely it's either going to be the duration of FM19 or till I get sacked, whichever comes first. I do not play every match on camera, but just to give you an idea, if you haven't seen any of my other series, certainly suggest you go check them out. But we just finished up the pre-release save with Rangers in the Ladbrokes Premiership up in Scotland, and we ended up with 25 episodes through 2 seasons. So about 12 episodes a season. That's just a rough number. Could be a little less, but probably no more than that. But I want to try to get a handful of games under my belt just to kind of start to gauge the team real well, see if I need to make any additional moves. And of course, the weird thing is that most of these players are not under contract. They're on just a game to game, so they could leave at any time. And if that happens, then of course you're going to have to try to replace them with similar players. So that's going to be interesting. Certainly willing to hear any input you guys may have on how to operate at this level. But I'm looking forward to this. So we're off to a good start, 3-1 win. I am planning on probably finishing out the month. So let's come back for, say, Harlow and the Dorking Wanderers. Does anybody ever suggested to them that they change their name? Oh, well. Anyway, not my problem, right? I'm not there. I'm at Enfield Town. So, and then, of course, we have the FA Cup first qualifying round. Not expecting to get far in that, but who knows? Who knows? Guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. As with any series, as they always say, first episodes, the more likes, the more comments you can get on them, the more the YouTube algorithm props it up in their placement and exposes me to more people. So I would certainly be appreciative for you for leaving a like and making a little comment, especially in this episode as the first one. We will see you next time. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.